Hi and welcome back to Infinity Coders channel. In this video, we will look into some example how to fix the activity which have invisible view issues. So invisible view basically is how we define our coding, what is the visibility we do set for the particular element. For example, we can look here. There's an example application that I have created, but you can see here the entire inside the layout, the views are actually not visible. So if I go into my code, let's say if I go into the XML, we could see here I have created a text view, but when I do flash this into the emulator, there's actually no views at all. This is because I set the visibility to be gone. To fix this, let's say if I set the visibility to become visible, and then you can see the moment you change to visible, it will be directly visible even inside your particular design, even before you flash into the particular emulator. There's let's say there's another way for us to also set the visibility based on runtime. Let's say if I go to main activity here, I could just initialize the particular reference ID text view. I just give text view 1 equals to find view by ID, and the ID is the text view that I have created, so invisible text view. So this is runtime where we can set the visibility. So there's something called set visibility, and we could set visible. So the moment I do this, so here we can see that in the XML is still gone. On the runtime, when I created the reference, anywhere inside this particular activity, I could control the visibility to become visible. So let's say if I do flash this, now in the emulator, we can see that it will be visible because on create, I created the reference and I made it as visibility as visible. So now we can see view is visible. So there's total around three yes, so it's total. You can see, right, there's actually total, there's a lot of facts, but the main three things for visibility is view visible, there's also invisible, and there's third one which is called view gone. So let's just drill deep into what these three things actually does. Let's say in the main XML, I'm just going to create another uh, visibility. So I'm going to another text view, and I'm going to add this text view. I'm changing this visibility to become visible, and I'm adding this Android layout below. So I'm adding Android layout below. I'm putting the reference as this particular, it will be below this particular text view when it's created. So the moment I do this, and now yeah, I have to set the visibility to become visible. So now you can see there's two text view, text visibility 1. Maybe I just put it here, and there's another one, text visible 2. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to initialize this second text in my parent activity here. So I just declare it as second. This one will become text view 1, and text view 1 I set it as visible. So if I go and flash this, now we can see inside the emulator there's two texts which is visible, text view 1 and text view 2. Okay, so now let's say if I go and set my first text, let's say I make it as invisible. So rather than saying it's a visible, I'm setting it as invisible. So what's the difference between invisible and gone? Invisible, what it means is it will make the text hidden, but you can see the second string is basically still on the is still below the first reference. That means it will not go and move up to replace the first text view. But let's say if I do set my first visibility as gone, which is now what will happen is gone, it will also hide the text, and it will also release the particular layouts. It will remove it from this particular layout space. That means the second text invisible 2 will move to the first text. Let's say if I move this to gone, we could see that now the second text view one, the below one is actually moved to the above one. So that's the difference between visible, invisible, and gone. It's always good to use a gone where if you do want to remove from the layout space and move all the below text, buttons, or whichever is it, to move it one level up to remove the empty spacing. So I do hope this video is helpful. So if you do find this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more programming tutorials. Happy coding and see you in the next video.